Hello, YouTubers. All right. This is Jean here from Authentic Energy, coming to you live from my new house here in Vancouver. I'm here every Friday afternoon, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I can see that Murphy was already waiting for me, right? Thank you so much, Murphy, for giving a big shout out, saying good morning. And good morning to you, Murphy. Coach Murphy, you're amazing. All right. Keep that amazing work coming. So, guys, today I want to talk about a different topic. Okay, today is not about Herbalife. Today is not about weight loss or any transformation. But today we actually have a very serious topic that I do want to actually have a chat with you guys about. And a lot of you guys know that I'm a body confidence coach, and I actually work with mostly women on building body confidence, building body wellness, and also training mindset. Right. And I feel like, even though I know a lot of you guys here are not women, you're men, I'm very, very happy to share this topic with all of you because body confidence is not something that's only affecting women, but it affects men as well. Right. So let me know in the comments. Firstly, where are you tuning from? And secondly, let me know if body confidence is something that bothers you, right? Like when I speak about body confidence, it basically deals with, the way that you look at your body, the way you feel about your body, right? Like how confident you feel about your body, your physical appearance, and even just the way your body functions, right? And whenever I speak about body confidence, I also have to tell people that, it's really to do with body image. And a lot of you guys probably know that, body image is something that a lot of us have kind of battled or struggled with since maybe a very young age, especially for women out there, right? Hi, Deborah. Hello. I'm so excited to do the 10-day challenge with you. So a big shout out to Deborah from Kentucky, right? Yes. So let me know. Yes. So those of you who are watching live right now, let me know in the chat box. What is your major struggle with your body, right? Like if you have ever been through any sort of like body image issues, or I know some of you guys have told me that you've also struggled with body dysmorphia before. And not to mention, a couple of my friends have actually told me that they actually did go through some eating disorders in the past, which is, something that has to be addressed. And, especially among teenagers and, young women, I think some men as well, right? So now, like if you're feeling insecure about your body right now, or if you have been there before, I do want to open up this conversation with all of you. And I do want you to hear me out as well. Being someone who has actually also struggled with, loving her body in the past, and I've also struggled with my own body image issues, I want to actually say a few things here. And also, hopefully, for those of you who need to hear this and who are going through, body image struggles right now, I hope that this video, this live here, can be somehow, can be somehow helpful for you, or it may make a little, tiny little impact or big impact for you. And hopefully, hopefully it can actually change your perspective on viewing your body and seeing everything associated with body image. Okay, so let's see, we have Angelina. Hello, Angelina. Okay, from Texas. Okay, good to have you here. And so not accompanying my body, you're not alone. Okay, you're not alone. Yes, that's right, Deborah. It's a good topic for most women. Okay, so before I get into this, right, like I do want to quickly tell you guys why I decided to coach women on body confidence. Why body confidence is like this is my major direction right now, combining, like teaching everybody how to take care of the body wellness, right? I don't really want to call it body transformation anymore because like a lot of you guys probably know that in the past I would call myself a body transformation coach, and that was my title. But I noticed after helping so many women, like hundreds of women in my past years, I noticed that, it doesn't really matter how many methods I gave them, what kind of workouts and diet programs and all that. Those women who did achieve, the transformation, those who lost the weight or gained the muscles, they still feel insecure about their body. Can anybody relate here? I can. I've been there. And some of you probably have heard about my story of my 8-week transformation challenge where I got the body, I lost the body fat, I went for a studio shoot, I won the body shoot. but I was feeling so shitty inside every single day. Why? Because I was so afraid of losing it. And I was so like, basically, like I had a big head. My ego was big because I knew that, oh my God, I got this new body. Now everybody's going to love me more because of my body. And I was just constantly fearing that this body's gonna go away. It's gonna be so hard for me to maintain this body. And the whole time I was associating like my reputation, my worth as a coach, my self-worth, my respect, my self-respect with this body, with that body that I had. Obviously, I didn't, maintain the body because I did something very extreme to get that body. And like I have openly told everybody, it's actually not possible for someone to actually, live on a really restrictive diet for a very long time, right? And it's not healthy. And I don't want any of you guys to, take any extreme sort of diet routines or any extreme workout routines for a very long time simply because you want to get that body image result, right? It's not worth it. Okay. The body image result will only make you feel good for a little while. Trust me. It's not going to be long term. You're going to feel good about it for a little while. And, like, oh, maybe I'll look skinnier in the pictures, like I go to this event or my wedding or whatever. I look good because, the skinnier that you are, the better you look in clothing, right? That's the way we've been brought up, right? That's the way we all believe. We've been brainwashed to believe. So that this whole I can lose weight to look better for whatever reason has become such a norm. Okay. So when I see that, I'm like, you know what? I'm here to help men and women, to get better, to feel happier and healthier. But I see that it becomes a bigger struggle for them because instead of them enjoying the healthy lifestyle, right? Like the exercise, the diet, I mean, not diet, but like the healthy, balanced nutrition. But then I see that a lot of, especially women, are constantly stressed. About like not looking good enough. No, yeah, not looking good enough, not feeling good enough about themselves. Or if they lost the weight, they're still stressed about like, oh my God, I look so good. Yeah, but I'm just kind of like afraid of eating now because they felt like they have to constantly restrict the calories and restrict the food choices in order to stay in the shape. And if they lose that body, the new body, if they lose the transformed body, suddenly, their boyfriends or girlfriends are going to leave them. They're not going to love them anymore. Like they're not going to get a promotion with the boss. So I see that a lot of people are constantly battling with all these different stresses and different life issues that associate with the body. This is where I saw the problem. The problem lies in the fact that everything that the fitness industry, almost, not saying everyone or everything, that everything that we've been doing, as part of the health and fitness industry is actually promoting this diet culture. The diet culture that you will always need this diet, you will always need to lose weight. The emphasis is not on like living a balanced and healthy, sustainable lifestyle so that, your weight is in a healthy, balanced range, your health. Like most importantly, you guys know me, I always talk about health, that your health is in, like top condition, right? That's actually the goal. The goal is not to be like, I need to always have the six pack, I need to always look lean, the bikini body all year round and all these things, right? So this is where I see the problem. And that's where I decided that, that's it. Enough is enough. I'm not going to keep just giving people the weight loss stuff, keep contributing to the diet culture. I'm here to make a difference. I'm here to break the pattern. I want to actually help everybody transform the mindset. After that, I actually got my own transformation because I battled with it for so long, even as a fitness coach myself. I was not feeling confident. I was feeling insecure about my own body as well. Why? Some of you might be puzzled. Why? That is because as a health and fitness coach, I was constantly 24/7 living the fear of, I got to look the part. I cannot gain weight, or like, I got to lose more weight, right? There are people in my industry that would tell me that you need to lose you need to lose another 5 or 10 pounds, right? You got to look a little more leaner, show more muscles, then that way you'll become more popular, more successful as a coach, right? And then this is when I walk up like, really? Do I have to follow this? And am I happy doing this? Can I like help people in the way that I want, right? So that is why in the current couple of years, I've taken the whole direction, the whole directional change to combine coaching everybody on life, on mindset, together with the health and wellness, so that everybody can actually find their true authentic self. The authentic self is not to do with your body size, with how heavy or how light you weigh. Your authentic self is about you owning your own unique power, combining with how you manage your life, how you manage your body energy, how you manage your wellness, and how you manage your mindset. So that is why I always talk about, you need to have that 100% mindset. Without a mindset, it is very hard. It doesn't matter how many methods you use, it doesn't matter how lean or how sexy, whatever, like Instagram model you look, you will still feel like you're not enough. Like, trust me on this. I know a lot of friends who are in the modeling industry, who are in the film industry. They're constantly feeling not enough, constantly feeling insecure about themselves. No matter how much we look at them and go, oh my God, you look gorgeous, right? Like your body, your whatever, they look like they fit the size, right? They fit the standard, but they're still like, no, I still got to do more. I still got to do more. It's never enough. Okay. So anyways, now you're still here because I know a lot of you guys care about this topic, and you do want to help yourself. You want to help yourself remove the fear of feeling insecure about your body, feeling not confident in your body. So I am here for you. Okay. So some of you guys know that I work with a lot of ladies on, like, I have a private mentorship where I coach ladies in intensive 7 weeks on how to remove the, body insecurities and how to build the true body confidence. So you guys can, like, email me or ask me later. I'll put the link in the description if you want to know more about how I do the private coaching. Okay. And if interested, just check them out in the description later. All right. But I do want to share something with you guys. Okay. Let me see. Okay. While I'm here, I want to read the comments. Hi, Candy. Good to have you here. Good night. Good evening. Yes. And yeah, great. Good to see you here. Okay. Thank you, Angelina. And yes, do let me know, girls. Do let me know what sort of like situations that you've been through which make you feel extra insecure and not comfortable in your body, right? So Deborah said, what's sad is that many compare themselves to athletes and movie stars who have money to have private chefs and trainers to help them look that way, not to mention the airbrushing they get when on magazine. Exactly. Yeah, that's actually very true. Like, one of the things that I want to mention, and by the way, you guys will get a freebie very soon. And in my freebie, I'll mention that. And those of you who are subscribed to my newsletter, you got my latest email this week, right? Which I talk about one of the mistakes that people, that women especially make time and time again, is that we tend to use an ideal image, right? Like, oh, we look at the magazines, we look online, and we look at the body and we really love, right? A celebrity body or something like that. And we rip it out or we put it on our vision board or something and go, this ideal body image is what I want. This is my goal. Right? True. Let me know in the comments. Has anybody ever done that? I have. Oh my God. If you look at my Pinterest board from before, I downloaded so many like pictures of different ladies looking like with all the ab lines and everything. And you know what? It never happened to me. Right? So this is actually one of the things that actually, from my experience, I can tell you girls, it does not motivate you. It probably visually, what it does is that it visually stimulates you. It visually stimulates you because it makes you compare, firstly, right? Like what Deborah said about comparing. Firstly, it makes us compare and go, oh my God, I'm not there. Oh my God, I got so much more flab and fat comparing to this body. It's visually stimulating, and it is the kind of body that most people promote, right? The mainstream. Okay, the mainstream promotes. So you look and go, okay, this is what everybody wants. And because we're so brainwashed, we're so immersed in the mainstream ideology and the values. So we look at the body and go, yeah, that's the body. Yeah. If you guys go to Google and type in fit girls or fit body, let me know what you see, right? So the kind of, like, I don't need to know what you see. I can guarantee you 100% you will come up with those like bodies which are like the perfect, so-called perfect body, tight, toned, abs, peachy butt, whatever, right? So that makes us think that this is the goal, okay? So we keep on looking at it and trying really hard to do a lot of things that may even go against our nature. We try to do so many things that we don't even enjoy, trying to get to that body. But the reality is, Everyone's body is different, right? And when you grab a body that's completely from a different body type, different metabolism, different genetic makeup, and this person is a complete different, comes from a completely different background. Like, Deborah said, some are athletes. And what do athletes do? They train all day long, right? They train like all day long, and they have a specialized diet. And also the athletes, their job, is to perform. So athletes have the athletic body, right? And when you compare yourself to that, then obviously it's very easy to set ourselves for failure, because in your mind you think that I'm going to get that, that's the body I'm going to go for. But the reality is, do you have the supportive resources? Do you have the training? Do you have the time? That's the thing. Is it realistic to have the time to arrange the time, to arrange like private chef, private masseur, private all these things, right? To train yourself to look like an athlete? It is not. And also, even if you go that extreme, right? Do you understand about your own body type, right? Do you understand about your own genes? Do you understand about, your own metabolism, your current composition? Do you understand how your body reacts, to different types of food, right? So this is why I said, don't ever grab an ideal body image and tell me that, that's the body I want. No. What you should be doing is look at your own body and gain an understanding of your body, because your body is uniquely special, like uniquely yours. Okay, you cannot compare your body to your neighbor. You cannot compare your body to like Kardashian or whoever, right? Everyone's body is different. And also, like when I actually coach my clients, especially female clients, I actually do take into account of everybody's ethnic background, because that actually matters, right? Because we're talking about genes, right? Ethnic background, actually, the genes and ethnic background have a lot to do, actually do make an impact on, your body composition, right? So I'm going to make a separate episode about this if you guys are interested to know about like how can the genes affect, your metabolism and also your body shape, and, whether if you stay skinny or stay fat or lose weight or gain weight easily, that your genes have a lot to do with that. Okay, so I can talk about another time. So firstly, guys, don't ever use like an ideal body image to keep you motivated. Okay, you can be inspired, but most of the time it doesn't really work. All right, it's a visual stimulation only, and it is very misleading for us to actually compare or aim for a body that's completely from a different category, completely from a different genetic makeup, different, everything, right? So don't do that. Now, secondly, I want to mention to you guys, if you feel like you're feeling insecure, if you feel like, I'm never feeling good enough, I'm not feeling confident in my body, first thing you got to tell yourself is that it is not your fault. It is not your fault. Okay. Don't ever blame yourself for feeling not good enough. Don't ever blame yourself for like, why do I always have to compare myself? Why is it that other people are always better than me? Why am I always in this like comparison mode, right? How can I get out of that? Let me know if you guys want to know how to get out of that. Okay. The first thing is you got to snap yourself out of it and tell yourself that it is not your fault you think like this. Why we think like that? It's almost like a second nature, right? It's almost like a second nature when we turn on Instagram, when we watch TV or flip magazines and all that. We start to compare. We start to go, oh my God, I wish I had that person's body. Oh my God, this looks so awesome. That is because it is the way we're all brought up. That is because it is the environment we're living in, right? It is so hard to escape the mainstream media where, the bikini bodies or like an ideal body type or Victoria's Secret model, all these things are constantly in our face, right? So it is actually the world that, okay, 1 second. I have candle in here. Do you guys want to see? Sorry, I almost knocked it over. Please help me watch this. So I get very animated when I talk. So, okay, it is actually the world that we're living in now. And it is actually to do with the values we've been taught, right? At school or wherever, like, it depends on where we are, right? We are constantly being brainwashed and being like fed with the, with the ideologies, with like all these things, like you got to look You're gonna behave a certain way. You're gonna look a certain part. Look, the latest like fashion, the latest whatever trend. The ladies look like that. You should be looking like this. Oh yeah, okay. This decade we gotta work on the butt because we now love round the butt. Whereas before, maybe like skinnier body, no butt, and now like eyebrows, bushy eyebrows are back in, right? So it is actually, if you look at this, if you zoom out and look at this, it is actually the world that we're living in now. The world is actually telling us, deciding what we should look like. The world is telling us, right, you need to lose weight, you need to gain muscles, you need to get that waist, you need to buy this, you need to buy that, right? So it is actually not your fault. We're constantly surrounded by the information telling us what we should be doing, right? And of course, I can make a separate video talking about that. Like, some of you are probably wondering, who gets to decide that women have to look like this? Who gets to decide that, we cannot be rounder or in different shapes? Who gets to decide that it's more beautiful if women have this like golden racial body, like there's such a thing as golden racial body that, they got looked apart? I'll tell you what, it's men. Okay, so my beautiful men audience who are watching right now, not saying it's your fault, but we have been living in a patriarchal society, so it's mostly men that gets to decide what they like in women. And I'm not making this up; it's true. Okay, so it is really men that gets to decide in the boardroom, or I don't know, whatever executive decisions they make, that saying that now we love our women to look this way, so let's select, like the certain bodies, let's promote that look. And that is why before you know it, when you go out on the street, when you turn on the TV, now internet, right? That's all you see. Okay, so it's not your fault. It is really the environment that we are brought up in. Okay, now you're like, oh my God, we're doomed, man. What are we gonna do about it? This is the thing that I want to mention to you girls. Take control. Okay, break the pattern. Take control. Okay, how do we break the pattern? Who says that we gotta follow? Who says that we gotta fit in, right? So like in my case, I'm kind of like disrupting the system. I kind of feel like I'm like this little rebel who's like disrupting the system. Like, a lot of you guys know that, I'm an Herbalife distributor, right? And most people in Herbalife are doing the business to help people lose weight, right? And then, I'm here to help everybody with weight management too. But then I have decided to rebel against the trend, right? Like the common practice, put it this way, the common practice of, getting everybody to take like before after photo, like the comparing photo, right? The visual photo. And also I've decided to rebel against the fact that it has to be a physical result. It has to be a body image based result, because I actually have told my own coach, I've told most of my students that, what, I'm not here to help you get your body image based result, because that is not going to help you long term. That's only going to satisfy your ego. When you see that you've lost weight, like visually, physically, you take photo, you feel good about yourself, great. But have you actually elevated yourself on the inside, right? Have you grown as a person? Or are you still, are you still buying into the concept that, I gotta lose weight, I gotta stay skinny, then I feel good about myself, then I'm happy with myself, then I'm confident with myself, right? I don't want that. I want everybody that walks into the door with me have some kind of like, fitness journey with me. They come out of it and go, you know what? I don't need to rely on a certain size to feel good about myself. My self-worth is not tied to my gene side, to, how skinny I look and things like that. So that's why I'm telling you guys. I know a lot of you guys who's been following the channel for some time, that I already told you guys, I've decided to disrupt the system and, not going to follow what's, basically what's being passed down to me. I've learned it that way with my coach and with the system, but I've decided, you know what, I'm going to do it my way. I love Herbalife. Okay. But I'm going to let Herbalife is great nutrition. I'm actually integrating Herbalife into my own system. Okay. My own system is not about diet culture. It's not about, like you got to lose weight to feel good about yourself. It's not about like get a bikini body, summer body. No more of that. I was really part of that culture before. And then I realized, like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just contributing more to the diet culture. I'm just contributing to the fact that, girls will feel bad if they don't have the bikini, the so-called bikini body. Girls, women, men will feel bad if they're being if they don't have that body, they're being called like all these names, right? And I'm like, fuck this. I don't want to be part of that. I want to make up a new system where everybody can feel good, truly inside out, and mentally, like you feel fit, you feel healthy, and you feel truly happy mentally and physically. Not just when your physical change happens, then you're mentally happy. But when your weight changes, then whoa, your happiness fluctuates. No, right? Our happiness is not dependent on how our body looks, right? Our happiness, yes, is dependent on our health, right? So health before vanity. Okay, I want you guys to remember this, or someone can write it in the chat box. Health before vanity. Okay, right. Thank you so much, Deborah, for the super chat sticker. Thank you so much. Let me catch up on everybody's comments here. No problems, Deborah. Just give me your email. I'll put you. I got your email. I'll put you on my newsletter subscription. Yeah, I know. I don't really have a page where if you want to sign up to my newsletter, you can click on it. I have to update my website. I do have a website. It's authentic-energy.com. And if you click on that, it will link you to my body confidence coaching program. But I am in the process of making a website where everybody can get information from me, and it links to everything. So yeah, thank you so much for leaving the comments here. And Angelina, attempting weight loss and dealing with menopause is horrible. I do not want anyone's body. I want to feel good and look good in my body. Good on you. That's right. You tell yourself that you want to feel amazing and feel good, look good in your own body, your body. Like you gotta really, really like own that. Right? I know it's easy to say that. I know it's very motivating when we're having this talk together. But I'll tell you girls this is the reality. This is the harsh reality. No matter how much like body positivity, body love, body confidence, motivation you hear every day or here and there, you know that in theory, right? Let me know how many of you guys know that in theory. I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta not care about what other people think. But when it comes to practice, it's kind of hard, right? Like, you just can't help but thinking about that next diet. You can't help but thinking about like, oh, I still kind of like want to lose a little bit of, I lose a bit of the flap here. I still can't help but comparing my body whenever I see anybody. It's a process. Okay. I want you girls to know that it is a process. It's not going to be like an overnight thing, a switch, or like, I don't know, hypnosis. I don't know if any hypnosis can do that, because it is a journey. You have to go through the journey that may take some time. It may take months, it may take years, but I hope it's not going to take years, because that's actually part of what I'm doing with everyone. That I spend 7 weeks with all my girls, and in 7 weeks, I help everybody remove that, right, with my special techniques. So I would like to say that this is actually a journey that you cannot walk this journey by yourself. You have to be part of a tribe. Okay, you have to be surrounded by people who are sharing the kind of values, the mindset that are not part of the conventional diet culture. Okay, surround yourself with people like me, for example, that I can tell you, you know what, fuck what other people think. Okay, fuck the mainstream. Okay, you take good care of yourself. You take total control of your health. Okay, you gotta know, you know how you feel, right? You know your energy, you know your happiness, you know how well you feel mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? And I don't want anyone here to be like, oh, I got the summer body, but mentally you're like, man, I don't feel good, man, So I don't want that. I want everything to be aligned for everyone here. Mentally, like body, mind, and spirit, basically, mentally, physically aligned. You're truly happy, and it has nothing to do with your size, right? So that is something I want to mention. I'm sorry, I missed a lot of messages here. Confidence is beauty. Exactly, confidence is beauty. And a lot of my students know that when I speak about body confidence, I actually speak about not just the confidence you have for your body physically, but the confidence you have for yourself. Right? Body confidence is actually a manifestation of the confidence that you have for yourself, right? Because it's actually a way to show that's how you view yourself, right? So like sometimes I have a lot of like clients telling me that, oh, I'm very confident at work, but when it comes to like my own life and my own body, I'm not confident. What's going on? Right. Then this is where, like, I can tell you, okay, you're confident at work. That is because you're used to, the routine. You know the stuff really well. Anything that you do repeatedly, anything that you have mastered, you're bound to be very confident, right? You're comfortable and you're confident in that. But it doesn't mean that you're a confident person overall, right? It just means that you know certain things really well. Then obviously you're naturally confident in that. But there are a lot of other things in your life you still got to take control of. You still have to manage, right? So when we dealing with the confidence for body confidence, the way I see it is that like I'll tell you guys how I work with the girls, right? How I work with my clients is that go from we actually go from like a bird's eye view of everyone's life, okay? Because how you view your body has a lot to do with your relationship with your life, okay? And also your relationship with the people around you. And also it does have a lot to do with the way you're brought up, and also even, like certain experiences from the past. So I usually tackle the whole thing as a holistic life management. How should I say it? Life management. I lost the word, but basically, I tackle this whole thing. My approach is holistic, and I look at it from a bird's eye view. Okay, and then we're zooming in. Okay, from afar, zooming in into the details, the little things in your life. And the way I do it is that we work on body management, like body and management. We work on mindset management. The mindset is very important. It's all in here. And then we also work on life management. So life, mindset, and body and wellness. All these three things come together. So that's how I do the work. Right. So this is why I want everybody to have a good think about, next time when you don't feel good about your body. Okay. Think about where else in your life that you actually don't feel confident, you don't feel good in, right? Because I can tell you this, a lot of times they're related, right? It has a lot to do when you say that I feel insecure in my body. It has a lot to do with your insecurity in life. Okay. So like, I'm not going to go into details today because I know it's going to be another hour if I talk about it, but let me know what you think, right? Because I'm very happy that I'm actually opening up this conversation with you all here. This is actually a really good start because you'll be hearing more topics like this for me coming up, in the weeks to come. So, I'm very happy that I have everybody here. And then, like we can actually just be open-heartedly and be very honest and raw here to have this conversation. And I know that a lot of people need to hear this. And probably I'm definitely not the only one that talk about this, right? It's very serious. Why? I didn't mention this earlier, right? Did you girls know that more than 80%, 81% of women worldwide are dissatisfied with their body? More than 80, like 81%. I think that number has actually gone up now because last time when this number was conducted, it was conducted by Dove, the soap company, the body wash company. It was conducted by Dove in 2016. Like worldwide, 81% of women are not happy with their body. That is like the fucking majority, right? So less than like 20% of women are happy with their body. Like when I look at this, I'm like, something is seriously wrong here. Why is that majority of women are not happy with their body? And I recently read it in an article saying that when it comes to men, it's about 40%. 40% of men are not happy with their body, right? So you can see that big discrepancy. And of course, women, definitely there's that whole history there. Why, this affects women more than men. And like that number just angers me. This number angers me. And also that's one of the reasons why I questioned, like, do I want to contribute to increasing that number by teaching more girls just lose weight, you'll feel good? No, I don't want to do that. I want to help to reduce the number. So the more of us, the number can be flipped, right? So that the majority of the women can be happy with the body and don't have to give a fuck about what the people think. But the minority of the women, are dissatisfied. That's what I want to do. Right. And then I just felt like, I felt very compelled to share that with you guys. This is like the real world. This is the statistics that's out there. Right. So now, before I go, I know this video is going to get very long and it's really coming from the bottom of my heart. And I'm very happy that I get to have this opportunity to share that with you guys. I want to tell you guys that, whatever labels, name calling, body shaming that you have actually made for yourself, right? Whatever it is, right? It does not come from you. right? Now you're like, no, I've been saying this to myself all this time. I'm not skinny enough. I got too many cellulites, stretch marks, all these labels and the name calling that you've been calling yourself. You're not happy with, and then you gave the name to your body, right? They don't come from yourself. Okay, they come from the outside, because something in the outside, like I said, something in the world, something in your environment, something on your phone, in your social media, is there constantly feeding you, with the information that you gotta look this part, you gotta look that part. Hey, doing a healthy lifestyle is not really for the health purpose. It's for the purpose that you look better. You can wear the bikini, for example, right? I mean, that's what they're implying, and that's what they're like, blatantly saying, actually. So that actually makes you feel like, you know what, I am this, I am that, because I am not what the social media is telling me to do, right? So whatever names and body shaming that you have said to yourself, that does not come from you. That is not your true voice. Okay, and I want you to tell yourself that. And yes, if at any point you feel like, I do want to work on my body wellness, I do want to manage my body, manage my health, and how can I actually find that healthy balance, right? Then I welcome all of you guys to have a chat with me. Message me, DM me, and let me know where you are right now. What are you struggling with? And of course, you can be like Deborah, join my Authentic Energy Fit Club. And that's where we can actually really do the body wellness together. And of course, I have new slots open for my 7-week private mentorship. So that is the Body Confidence Mastery Coaching. So let me know if any of you girls want to take this journey further and you want to work with me in a private group setting. And like 7 weeks, every week we actually have a few live sessions together. You get homework. Okay, you have to do the homework, and I give you something to do, and we have sessions like coaching sessions together. So if you are, if you like my vibe, if you like what you see here, and if you do want to take it to the next level, want to go deep with me, then I welcome you to check out my 7-week body confidence mastery program. Okay, so that is something that I'm dedicating my life to right now, and because I know how much it sucks to be in the position where you are just not feeling good about your body, and you feel like you don't feel good about your whole life, because you can't even take control and you can't even take ownership of your body. I know how much that sucks. Okay, so I am here. I'm here for you. Okay, my beautiful women, my beautiful ladies here. Unfortunately, yes, that private coaching is for women only. Yeah. So I'm sorry, man. But later, later I may have a men division. Okay, but for now, I'm really focusing on working with our beautiful ladies to tackle the body image issues, to really build that true confidence for your body, and to help you really, 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 really own your authenticity. And that ties in with my Authentic Energy brand, right? I'm really here to help everybody find your own authenticity. Okay, you don't need to be anyone else. You don't need to be anyone else. You just need to be you. Okay, so let me check the messages before I finish today's call. I hope everybody enjoyed today's topic. I know it's a very different one. Maybe some of you guys have taken some notes, and do let me know if you like topics like this, because it is my passion. It is what I'm dedicating my life to right now. And share this video with people that need to hear this. Share this with your community, your family, your friends who are going through body image issues right now, who are not feeling good about their body. Let them know that there's someone here, a sister from Vancouver, who understands them, and I'm here to help you guys, right? So who we got here? Tatum Abington, hello, where are you from? Now, I believe the ideal body type is even more impossible to achieve, because it's the huge hips and butt that mostly one can get only through cosmetic surgery. Yeah, that is why the cosmetic surgery is so popular these days, right? Like, what's that one called? Brazilian butt lift. Like, I have nothing against people who do it, or who are the surgeons and that. I mean, it's all personal choice, right? But I can see that the social pressure, and also what the social media, the media, and then the whole world, this whole, what do you call it, the whole atmosphere that we're living in, is actually pushing people towards that. Like, everybody wants to have that look, right? But I have met a lot of people who have got body done, I can tell you guys, like without judging, that inside of them there's still something missing, right? Like I don't want to make it sound like I'm judging, but it's actually that's the reality. It doesn't matter how many cosmetic surgeries that you have, doesn't matter how many like treatments, spas, whatever that you do to your body to augment it, to enhance it. If you don't work on yourself, like body, mind, and spirit, if you don't really build your own inner strength and work on your mindset, you can do this for the rest of your life. But at the end of the day, you're still going to be that insecure person, that low self-esteem, insecure person inside, right? And I don't want to see that. I would rather see less people who are looking so-called like beautiful, but more powerful, right? More authentic, powerful, and stand up and own her own voice. Okay, so that's what I want to see here. um, Angelina, correct term, weight management. Yes. Actually, speaking of the term weight management, that's the term that actually Herbalife has been using a lot lately as well. So I don't know if you guys noticed that in Herbalife, they call it weight management as well instead of like weight loss or weight gain. Because when you're able to, okay, when we're doing the work of managing the weight, it does have that health implication there, right? And like while I'm promoting, body positivity and body confidence, I also want to put a lot of emphasis on the health aspect, right? Like you guys know me really well. Like I would never ever say things like, yeah, just like be positive, love your body. Doesn't matter if you're like obese. Doesn't matter if you like can't walk and just bounce around like that, right? I'll never say things like that. I mean, I will always embrace everybody's body shape, body size. But if someone is really clinically obese, that person needs to lose weight because of health. I'm not going to be here and go, you don't need to do a thing. Keep eating McDonald's. Keep doing what you do. You're beautiful. No, I can't do that. I would feel like I'm killing that person, right? Like when someone really needs to seek like help, actual health management, weight management, then they need to do that, right? So this is where, we're making that big that big distinction here. And I know that there are tons of like body love coaches out there who are like very anti-diet. I don't know, it's very hard to sort of like like I've actually been in touch with some of these people, but they're like super anti-exercise, anti-diet, anti-everything. And I'm just like, well, good on you, you do you. But it doesn't align with my energy, because my energy is not like, I'm not 100% anti-diet, because I know the whole word anti-diet is problematic already. So I don't want to use the word anti-diet, but I want to use the terms like, balanced nutrition, right? Sustainable lifestyle, right? Weight management, body management, wellness management. These are the terms that I use because health is so important. I don't want anyone to be irresponsible and just keep eating crap and keep gaining weight in an unhealthy way. Because the thing is, when your weight, when your body fat is actually excessive, like excessive as in a alarming way, right? Like you can have a healthy range of your body fat percentage and your body weight. Like I'm talking about a whole range, and the range is quite wide. But when it goes over that range, it becomes a little bit excessive, right? This actually affects your health, right? So when our body is carrying excessive body fat, actually it affects our brain health. And that is actually the medical truth here, right? And then this is where I cannot tell everybody, it's fine, carry as much body fat you want, you're beautiful. But the thing is, it actually can damage your health when you carry too much, body fat. Then I'm not gonna be like, no, man, don't do anything about it. That's not where I am. That's not where I stand. Okay, I'm not that kind of body love coach who is all about, just giving motivation, talking about like mindset stuff, and then not giving any attention to health. No, I'm all about health and mindset together. Health, mindset, and you're taking care of your spirit together. These three things: health, mindset, taking care of your spirit, taking care of your health, taking care of your life. Okay, I said that already. Like, see how important it is. So just remember, the way I do coaching is your health, okay, your life, and your mindset. These three things together. And that is my style. And of course, like not everybody has to agree with my style. That's fine. different strokes for different folks, right? So that's something I want to mention. Okay. Thank you so much. Yes, just finish your workout, Murphy. Beautiful. So you're working out, listening to me, right? I hope I make a good background noise. Oh, thank you so much, Deborah. So good to have your support here. And oh, this session is for women. No, it's actually for men as well. Because a lot of men out there, like I mentioned, 40% of men feel very insecure and not good about their body as well. So if you're man listening to this is very helpful for you, right? And I know that I'm more speaking towards women because, like I mentioned, 81% of women worldwide don't feel good about their body, right? So this is a very serious thing that I have to address. And obviously, a lot of you guys probably deal with, like, say, Murphy, you deal with all female clients, right? So this may also be a very useful one to share with your female clients. I mean, I can guarantee you, this is something that's universal. While as health coaches, we work with the clients, we give them the methodologies and, teach them to eat better, change nutritional habits, and help them get health results. But also, it's very important for us to take care of their mindset and also guide them onto the right path where they don't associate their health, their self-worth, and also their self-confidence with, like their physical outlook, right? So I think this is actually very important. And I think, like, this is something that a lot of health and fitness coaches are doing already worldwide. And I'm very blessed that I actually follow one of my health and fitness coaches. She is actually a big advocate of providing that body positive and body confidence environment for women and in the health and fitness industry. So this is something that's very, very important, and we have to address that. And I feel that it's very important for us as, Herbalife coaches to not, put too much emphasis on the body image results. I mean, that's just my personal view, because the body image results can actually conjure up a lot of stress, and also it can actually also increase the it can increase the anxiety, actually, when they don't get that body image result. And also, in the long term, it just contributes more to the diet culture, the culture of you got to lose weight to, feel better for yourself. So that is my personal opinion. And Tatum is from California. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes. And that's right. The surgery can put away the inner feelings, right? And that's speaking from, like, personal experience, and speaking on behalf of many women out there, right? And, and men too. So hair color is pretty. Are you talking about mine or yours? Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and listening to this very, very important conversation. I really appreciate you for being here and for being so supportive of this particular topic, and also supportive of the channel, right? I really look forward to creating more content in the coming weeks. So I'm in a new environment now, new studios. I'm very excited. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and do share, like, and comment. Share this episode to people that need to hear this. I know it's a little bit long because it's live, but yeah, and if you want to work with me, you can join my Authentic Energy Fit Club. Okay, it's less than $10 USD a month for your subscription. Or some of you would like to go deep with me and you would like to join my 7-week private mentorship to work on body confidence, and that's for women only. Feel free to check it out in the description. I have the link to show you guys what the course is about as well. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, and Murphy, for tuning in today. We got Shakas. Yeah, Shekas. Good to have you here. So thank you so much, Angelina, and so good to have you here. And some of you girls, if you want to connect with me outside of YouTube, you can find me on Instagram at Authentic Energy, or you can join. I also have a women-only Facebook group as well. You can join my women-only Facebook group as well. You'll find the link in the description as well. So, all right, girls and gentlemen, okay, it's time for me to go. And thank you so much for joining today's special live. I'll be here again next Friday, every Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So till next time, catch you guys later and enjoy your weekend. Love you guys so much, and stay positive, stay healthy, stay happy. All right. And I'll see some of you guys in my 10-day challenge on Monday. Bye, girls. Bye, Deborah. Bye.